Hi guys, my name is Carlos Ibarra. Nice to meet you guys. Peer mentor at the Accounting Excellence program at ETE.
So my first question would be, what is your ethnic background?
Oh, my ethnic background. Okay. So let me start off with my mom. I'll say my mom, right? So my mom's from El Salvador. Um, she's from a city called Chalchapa. It's like a little village inside like the main city, which is Santa Ana. And then my dad is from TJ, Tijuana, from Mexico. But most of his family is from Leon and Guadalajara.
Okay. How have you learned about your culture?
So I learned my culture through my parents. So it was just like living a normal life, living with them, and just experiencing like having beans at home, eating rice. It was just that culture that was just built into me that I was just living through experience practically, because like once you get accustomed to just like to their background, to their different styles of living, you start to pick up on those habits, and that's how I started picking up on the culture, because you start learning from it.
How does your ethnicity affect you living in today's society?
So well, there can be a lot of discrimination because of my ethnicity, because some people view like sometimes you get the oppression, sometimes like getting called wetback, or just like hearing like different words like beanbag or something. But there's a lot of things that affect, because when it comes to like even today in today's society, there's like different job application where if they see that you have a different name compared like to like Carlos itself, it's a very Hispanic name, and you won't get the same opportunities like other people will. But what else can I say?
And then, what traditions do you guys celebrate in your Mexican culture specifically?
So through my Mexican side culture, we celebrate. Ooh, I know we celebrate Christmas. We celebrate what else? I know that Mexican independence. That's a very big thing in Mexico. I know it was like May. It's not May 5th, but I know they have like another day. I'm not too familiar with the day as much, but I just know is we do celebrate it. We go out to eat tacos or something, or hang out with family and just like have a good time. Like it's pretty fun. Or like usually there's like boxing matches. Like recently there was the boxing match of Canelo Alvarez versus uh, Chavez Jr. Hey, it was just a family outing, just celebrating like the Mexican independence, or like during Christmas. It's just like we just pretty much hang out. It's just like Christmas. It's just having a good time, opening the presents exactly at 12. Every single time I get nervous, like every time I'll be like, did I get the present I want? Do I want this present? Do I want that present? And then you're just like, you get that kid instinct inside of you where you're just like, all right, I want to open it. I just want to open it and see what's inside. So like that tradition is always there. And then eating tamales, like if you have like a Hispanic background, especially if you're Mexican, tamales is gonna be like the biggest thing you're gonna be eating that you love. Or pozole. Pozole is just amazing. It's just like out of this world. If you're like new to the culture, try new things. You never know. You might be in love with different foods and etc. But hey, that's like the main highlights. It's just the food. The food is really good. I say the food, and like hang out with your family members and relatives.
Okay, my next question would be, what values does the Mexican culture hold dearly that the Americans don't?
I say privilege. So
What do you mean by that?
so the difference between like noticing like most Americans don't understand how privileged they are, how lucky they have it, like to live in a stable country. Like if you go to Mexico, there's privileges where like their standard of living is very low. So there's poverty level, like way low poverty level, where people are struggling to even survive. So there's some, just knowing the different distinctions that how privileged we are to live in a country where it's not as much poverty compared to other countries or any other in other poor cities or like states, because if we don't recognize those privileges, then who will? Because we are like I was saying, we are accustomed to this lifestyle, but some people are accustomed to the poverty lifestyle. Like for instance, in Mexico, people are struggling. That's why people try to come here in the United States. And I say that we value more of that privilege. Like we value everything about it. We value hard work, dedication, that excels us, that helps us succeed in life, that helps us improve, work harder, and be successful. And that's like one of the most important things.
Have you ever been to the homeland?
The homeland?
Yeah.
Mexico?
Yes, Mexico.
Ooh, I've been there a couple times. Sometimes I go like every once a month or something, or like recently I haven't gone in like 3 months or something, but usually we just go there just to like eat food, like eat flautas, food, get tablitos, and etc. But it's fun because I do have family over there, and we have a place to stay, and everybody has a caring attitude, which is for me is very important because it's family. Family is like your main guidance or your main support system in your life, and I'm glad that I had that support system in Mexico as well, because like you do have a place to stay, you get to communicate and hang out with your loved ones, and feel for the vibe in Mexico sometimes, because like it's a different vibe. It's like a whole nother world compared to like the United States. Like here you see roads, over there you see like dirt roads, and like kids playing on the streets like soccer with no socks or something.
Like with those, like barefoot?
Yeah, sometimes you see that and you're just like, oh, okay, dedication for soccer. But there, it's just like a more, friendly environment, because like you see everybody walking around, talking to each other. It's like a more close community. Like they'd be like, oh, you